Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And this is a continuation video of the Color Me Beautiful Women of the World. This is the book that has all the different pictures of the women from various countries. Beautiful, beautiful book. And the last time I broadcast, we were working on the cowgirl. Thank you so much for all your comments, guys. It's just been really great. Having a lot of fun doing this video for you. Hoping that you're learning something. And keeping your joy of coloring. That's the big thing. All right, guys, let me grab some water. So tonight I want to work on the shirt, and I'm probably going to go back and do a little bit on the jeans, but I'm going to do that later. Right now, let me find my pencil. I'm looking into doing a little blending on that to give it more of a jeans look, but we'll see. All right, but right now I want to concentrate on the shirt because I've been having a lot of fun with this, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying it as well. All right, so what I'm going to be using is a template, which you can't see because of the white, and this is a particular template. I got it on Amazon, and I will make it a point to post the links both below. I got 3 different sets of 50 each. They were each individual sales, so 50 per set. And this is a Christmas theme, but I was looking for one that I could use as a cowboy theme, and I think I found it. I came up with this squiggle right here. So what I'm going to do, let me show you, is I've gone ahead and I've marked, all right, I know I had this. Ooh. I marked where I had to place this in order to get this pattern centered where I wanted it to be. So let me take a look at this. Oh, there we go. Got it. So I've got the pattern basically centered down the arm. And I had to shift it around just a little bit. And I'm going to bring you in so you can see this, because I know it's going to be a little hard to see because it's on the white. But I've got it so that this pattern is going to go all the way up the arm. And I think it's going to look pretty cool. Now, I'm still doing a little adjusting with it. And as soon as I get that to a point where I think that it's balanced all the way through, that's where I'm going to put it, which is there. Now, as you know, I have my pens, which are my 0.28 pens. Let me pull that in. And this is a very fine pen. And as you also know, if you've seen my other videos, that I absolutely love to customize my pieces. So let me see, I'm gonna say that about, about there, okay. And I'm gonna move up just a little bit. Yeah. All right, so my hand's probably gonna be in the way. Let me try and move you off to the side a little bit and see if that helps so that I'm not blocking. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace now. With my fine pen. Now, when you do this, take your time. And sometimes these templates can be a little thin, so you have to be careful that you don't accidentally bend it while you're trying to do this. Oops. And I had a little whoopsie there. Take your corners very, very slowly. And the reason that I'm using the particular pen that I'm using is it's basically compatible with the artist lines. All right, now I'm going to pivot this just a little bit at this one point. So that's why I'm not lifting, because I still want this to be basically in the center here. And again, guys, just take your time, take your sweet time. Okay. Is that not cool? Now, I have one line here that's a little bit callywumped, and that's just because I pivoted the template. No big deal. There we go. So I'm going to pivot here and pull out so you can see the entire thing. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And I've just got a couple areas here where I need to connect. There we go. And I think that that's looking pretty cowgirl here. Now, if I hear, oh, and I've got little tiny, let me pull you back in here. I've got little tiny squares, so I thought that would look kind of cool on the sleeve. So I'm just going to fit that in, excuse my hand. There we go. And the artist didn't quite close off the sleeve, so I'll do that. And then I've got my sleeve up here. And excuse my hand again. There we go. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to work down the other sleeve. Yeah, I think that's going to work right there. And again, pardon my hand. Look how cool that looks. There we go. Okay, now the arm here is thicker than the arm over here. So we have to assume that part of this material is just kind of excess material that's kind of hanging from the lady's arm. So I'm just going to draw in a slight pencil line there, just to give me a little bit of bearing. But before I do that, I'm going to, because that'll help me with the arm, is I'm going to run this pattern actually down from the top of the blouse. And I'm only planning on using the diamonds. Here we go. And then I'm going to continue the pattern of the diamonds down the front of the shirt. But we just need to be a little careful where the folds are. Okay, see, I skipped the pocket and then kept going with the diamond pattern. And then after figuring out roughly the width of this arm, I'm going to go ahead and do my squiggle diamond pattern on here. There we go. And again, forgive me my hand. Oops. I made a boo-boo. It's all right. There we go. Made a little boo-boo on my diamond right there. And then what I'm going to do is erase my extra here. And then I'm going to freehand this fold line up just a little bit more and have my pattern bump into it. There we go. So let me pull you out now so you can see this whole puppy. There you go. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But what I'm going to do is, I think I'll just leave that one diamond pattern. I don't think we need to fill in anything else here because we've got such a nice pattern here that I don't want to make it too busy. So I'm just going to have the diamond pattern come down like this. All right, now since I did make a little mistake, I'm going to show you a product that I have. I've shown you this on some of my other videos, and it really, really helps. So you can see where I've got the line right here, and I've got the other line here. So I'm going to use my ink. I've shown you this in my other video, and it would help if I showed you the front label. There we go, Winsor & Newton ink. I love it because it's very white and it absorbs well into the paper so that you can still color over it. So I'm going to get my paintbrush tip and I'm going to hit this little tiny line. There we go, gone. And then I'm going to hit this other line, which is right here. Gone. Okay. Now I accidentally went on the outside of my line. I can just ink that in back in very quickly. And it dries very quickly. I love it. Okay, so pull you out just a little bit. And I'm gonna grab my pen. I mean, this stuff is, yeah, basically dry now. There we go. I'm just gonna ink in that line. And see, I drew right over that white stuff. Kind of think of it as a correction fluid for coloring books. Okay. So right now, excuse me, I'm thinking about what I want to do with this shirt. And for cowboy colors, I gotta think on this a minute. You know how there's like a red checker that cowgirls wear? I thought that would be kind of cool. So that is my prevailing thought at the moment. And by the way, I just need to erase a couple of lines. I had these lines that I put in to position my template. So let me get those out of the way. All right, so that is the final marking on that. No mess ups on the lines here. And I am very, very happy with the way that came out. And again, where I put that white paint correction fluid, you can't even tell. And like I said, I'll be able to color right over that. Alrighty, so yeah, I'm thinking red. Let me get my swatch page here. And I really hope that now that I brought up about these templates, that intrigues you. Oh my gosh, guys, there is just so much you can do with them. All right, let me pull out some healthy reds here, and we'll see which one we're going to go with. So as you know, I use, oh, that's purple. I think I need to refile that one. Okay, wimpy. Yeah, that doesn't look like a cowboy red to me. No. That has possibilities. Ooh, that's a little too bright, I think. I think I'm going to go back to that color because it's not a super pinkish red or an orangey red. It's just a nice red. Okay. So let me get my other pencils put away. And the brand that I ended up picking out, guys, let me pull you in. You can see this is my Zenicolor. And that color, if you happen to have it, is the CP069. All right. Alright, and I think I'm going to start with the red on the blouse itself. Yeah. And again, guys, take your time. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really, really good, I think. The trick will be is to keep your point sharp. And because it's red, you got to be really careful about not getting outside your line, because red is a difficult color to erase. So, you know, as soon as I say that, I'm going to accidentally color outside the line. Oh my, you know me. Okay. And you guys know how much I love showing you innovative stuff and how to do stuff like this. And remember how is to get a darker color, just go over your area multiple times. You don't have to jam your pencil into the paper and push it, because you're going to break a lot of leads doing that, and that's expensive. Okay. And I can already see, I think this is going to be a terrific piece. right. Ooh, I gotta check something. That square on her shoulder, I want to see if that comes back up. Oh, not real. Boy, that looks wonky, doesn't it? So watch this. I'm going to put a teeny tiny line right there. There we go. That makes me feel better. And I'm going to wait on coloring that square because I just put that ink on there and I don't want to smear it. And now that I'm doing these squares red, I definitely could see doing the lips red. Not as intense, but a healthy red. We'll see. And normally, as you guys know, I wouldn't have you sit through the entire coloring once I showed you how to color the squares and stuff, but I'm going to color the sleeve, at least the pattern on it, and then I'll show you what color I'm going to use for the zigzag, and then I'll probably sit tight on the video until next time. That way we won't have too long. And again, take your time. And notice this little technique that I'm using to color these squares, unless my hand is in your way, is I color around the outside. Let's see if I can change this angle up just a little bit so you can see it. Yeah, there you go. is I color around the outside, okay? Don't forget to rotate your pencil when you pick it up. And then I color the inside, see? Okay. And I just need to look up something real quick. Oh yeah. Looking good. Okay, let me pull you out so you can see. And that is starting to look pretty cool. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys, this is what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to just pause for a second and look through my color choices. And then let you know what I come up with, because I'm doing the zigzag. All right, back momentarily. All right, I'm back. And as you can see, I've come up with a color. I've come up with black glitter. And I think I put that on there and it looks absolutely terrific. And this is one of those things that I wish you could see it in person. So let me go ahead and color this in for you. It'll go very quickly. And the reason that I'm excited about this particular color choice is because I'm going to match the hat to this. And I know that that's going to look absolutely phenomenal. Do, do. Okay. There we go. And when I'm done with this sleeve, then I'll conclude the video for now. Oh, that's gonna look neat. Cool. Let me pull this out now so you can see it. And I'm going to go ahead and put this glitter where I want it, parts of it on the hat, which at the moment is the band. Because I want you to see how terrific that's going to look when that matches. And then I promise I will. Oh, stop the video. Okay, so let me get over here. Okay, now I'm going to widen that band. Look how cool that looks, guys. And I really hope that when you see me do this, that once again you see the possibilities of customizing your pages and how easy it is. And I'm just coming outside of that line just a little bit to make it look like it's going around the back. See that? And it's those little touches that will make your difference. Oh, man. And you know what? I'm going to go one more bit of width here. Just a tad more with that. Looks great. And then again, see how I came to the outside just a little bit to give it that look. Okay, so I'm gonna roll you around and pull you out. And there we go. Because you know that I'm not gonna leave a coloring plane. But I'm also not gonna get obnoxious with it, nor do anything that I don't think that you can't, can't do. All right, guys, this is ILene Vick for Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Thank you so much for joining me. Now listen, don't forget to get into my Facebook group, Adult Coloring with ILene Vick, because I do live coloring there. And it's just casual, whatever I'm doing at the time. I just finished up a Kirby Roseanne's picture that I did. Give me 2 seconds, I'll show you which one it was. This is the Kirby Roseanne's that I just completed. And this is, I've done this as a YouTube video, so you can find it on there. And I finished the background, finished the main piece, and then went ahead and did some extra special eyes, and then did the sand color and the pyramids and everything with it. So, like I said, if you join on Facebook in my group, you'll see it was just casual coloring, chatted with some people that could join. And if you can't come in when it's live, you're welcome to see the video. But the neat thing is you can come in and just lurk if you want to. As I say, just say hello. And if you have any questions, and bring your coloring with you. So if you're working on something else, you can color while I'm coloring, and then, have lots of fun with that. Alrighty. So there's a cowgirl. I'm super happy with it so far. We got her glitzed up a little bit, and I think that's going to look really cool. All right, guys, as I said, ILene Vick for Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And joyous coloring, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And I really hope you learned something. All right, guys, take care. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Bye.